Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the week 26, June the 25th through July the 2nd's weekly wrap up. As you can see, I'm in a different location because the guys wanted to watch television. Hopefully that is not bleeding out into the audio for this and you can actually hear me and things like that. But woo, last week was okay. It's definitely spring break. You can definitely feel it sleeping in and kind of just doing. We have swim practice in the evening, so that makes our days busy, but during the day it's just a regular thing. I did get a lot of book mail this week, surprisingly, like crazy amount of book mail. So let's jump into that and get to it before I get to the books that I read last week. So first box is a box that I bought for myself. Super cute, right? I'm pretty sure this is a series that I just had to have. I finished reading it and was like, I just need it in my life. So on my physical shelves. I don't know when I'm going to see this author, if this is a correct box. Let me make sure before I go talking. Yes, I'm not sure when I will see this author, but when I do, I will have to like get her nameplate or take them for her to sign them, what have you. But it is the I don't know if this it's a modern royalty romance. It doesn't look like it has a series name, but it is The Princess Bride, Princess Bride Part 2, and Beginning Princess Bride Forever by J.J. McAvoy. I had to get a copy of these. I will be talking about this book in this week's review, so I'm super excited. But I had to have a copy. After I finished that book, I was like, I need these books in my life, and I got them. So there's that. Then I received a package from Trillino Pucci. Super excited about this one. If you have not watched the Let Me Introduce You series, please make sure that you do so. Get to know Trillina a little bit more and things like that. I don't think I'll be seeing her anytime this year, but so this is really, really special that she sent me some books. Let's see, which ones did she send me? Alrighty, so it looks like she gave me the series that I absolutely love, which is the Hillcrest series, and that is A Filthy Little Pretties, Vicious Little Lies, right? Oh no, Vicious Little Snakes. I'm sorry, Vicious Little Snakes, which is the second book, and then the novella that goes with it is Dirty Little Secrets. All by Trillina Pucci. Thank you, Trillina, for sending these to me. I love them. They are, they're going to look amazing on my shelf. Super excited to have those as well. Okay, let's see. Then I ordered some books from Christy Pastori, and those have come in. Let's see which ones. I'm trying to remember which ones I ordered. Always amazingly packed, per usual. So I got Snowed In with the Boss by Christy Pastori. Woo! I got stickers, and I'll have to make sure I get them. Then I got Snowed In with the Quarterback, which I absolutely loved. Super cute. And then I got her newest one, Dirty Gentleman, all by Christy Pastori. Thank you, Christy, for sending those to me and everything like that. Alrighty, it looks like my first book from the Barnes & Noble sale has come in. And that is, goodness, my copy of An Offer for the Wrong, or excuse me, An Offer from Mr. Wrong by Niobia Bryant. Had to get a copy of this. I actually think I may have a second copy here. Not sure. Let's, oh no, yeah. We'll open that package next. Right here. Because this is from Niobia, so yes, she sent me a copy as well, but I'm pretty sure this one, yep, is autographed and probably signed to me. So we'll be keeping that one, most definitely. Thank you, Niobia, for sending that to me. I received my, not sure which part of my Kennedy Ryan Hoops series this is, but let's find out together. Alrighty, so it looks like this is my bestie pack, which I got so that I could possibly do a giveaway. And it includes some sticker swag and things like that for the Hoop series. A magnet, a bookmark, Kennedy's stickers or nameplates for each book in each color, so you know which one goes in which if you want to include them, as well as the special edition covers. Here's a long shot right here. Then we have block shot, and finally we have the new hook shot. So I have the big box coming for myself with the hardback covers, but this one is possibly going to be done as a giveaway. So there is that. Then I also received my autographed copy of American Royalty by Tracy Livesey in this stack of stuff. That released on Tuesday, last Tuesday. If you guys didn't know that, I also dropped my Let Me Introduce You series video with Tracy. So now I have a finished, beautiful autographed copy of this book. Super excited about it. It came with a beautiful card and love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so last week I also decided to take Kiddo to the mall just to spend some time with him. We ended up in BAM, of course, because that's something we do. And look what I found, guys. I found the rose nylon version. It's a BAM exclusive. She's in her pink suit, Betty White, yes, from the Golden Girls, to add to my collection. I believe I already have all of these right here, but this is a special edition one, and I think she is so cute. Because see, on the side she has the blue suit on, but as you can see, she has the pink on in there. Then you guys, oh my goodness, so I'm pretty sure I already have this, but I'm not sure if I do or not. I'll be seeing Mia in a Polycon, so I grabbed a copy of The Wedding Crasher, which I absolutely loved this year. And yes, you guys, if you haven't read it, definitely check it out. But I grabbed another copy, or a copy of that. And walking through the romance aisle, there wasn't very much that I wanted to, pick up. But then these bad boys jumped out at me. And I could not pass them up. It's the This Man series. So it's This Man, Beneath This Man, This Man Confessed, and With This Man. These are all written by Jodi Ella Malpus, or Jem, and I already have nameplates from her. And I'm just super excited to have copies of this. This would probably have to be one of my very first book boyfriends. Jesse was so possessive and just so very, according to I guess probably today's standards, toxic, but I loved every single minute of them, and I had to get my own copy of them, so there, I have those as well. Other than that, that's what has been going on. That was a pretty big book haul in the beginning of this. So let's jump into the books that I did read last week. Starting it off, I read last on the list, which is Wait For Me #5 by Amy Daws. I'm placing it in rom-com, giving it 5 stars, giving it 4.5 Steam fans. Had this as an audiobook. This is the single father nanny trope, so if that is something that you like, you're going to absolutely love this book. There is content warning for some body image discussion, divorce, and what is it? Workaholics, and some work stressors. So yeah, toxic work environment. So we have Max, who is a single dad. He has Everly, and oh my god, they are so cute together. He is this big time billionaire that needs a nanny because his wife, or his ex-wife, is off in Europe for the summer, and they've been doing this co-parenting thing, and they've been doing really good at it. But at the same time, when Everly meets Cozy, she is the one that needs to be my nanny, because that's just how it has to be. And Cozy is on this year of cleansing, and you don't know exactly what happened for her to take this year of cleansing, but you were just there for the ride. And as it unfolds, I was completely endeared to Cozy and felt every single emotion that she had. And I loved it. I loved every single moment of it. It made me cry. It made me swoon. And I was just here for the story. Max and Cozy, their attraction is just off the charts. It's fire. Just fire. Super fire. Woo. Yeah. The little cottage scene, the swimming pool scene was absolutely hilarious. Right off the bat, Amy has you laughing and crying and feeling for these characters. And I was here for it as well. Then I finished The Princess Bride Part 2 by J.J. McAvoy. This is a royalty romance, and I'm giving this one 5 stars. 5 humongous, amazing stars. Giving it 2.5 Steam fans. We got a little bit steamier in this book than we did in the first one. There isn't necessarily explicit on page stuff, but you know that they got down with the get down, if you know what I mean. And I was here for this. I had it as an ebook and through KU. So this series is on KU. So if you're looking to just try it out, definitely go check it out there. This is a Black author, and this part of the book picks up 6 months after the ending of Princess Bride #1, where Odette and Gail are in 2 different places, and they're trying to figure out what's going to happen next. He's back to his grumpy self. She is doubting everything that they had until she just can't take it anymore, and she goes to visit. And their push and pull is amazing. And the things that they end up going through feels very reminiscent of the real life Harry and Meghan saga that has been unfolding. And it just seemed really, really interesting that at this point in time, with all the things that are coming out about the royal family, that I ended up reading this book, and the parallels are just amazing. And you can see that it's not so far-fetched of a story, that it's like it could actually happen. And I think that was that extra just zhuzh that kept me completely enthralled with the story as I read it. Then I finished Sin and Magic, which is Demigods of San Francisco, part number 2 or book number 2 by K.F. Breene. And this is a fantasy. There is a higher dose of romance in this one as well, giving it 4.5 or 4.25 stars, giving it 3.5 Steam fans. As I said, the spice level increased on this one, and the actual like explicit things happening increased. Listen to it as an audiobook, but you can get it as an ebook through KU and then get the audiobook for a lower price. But yeah, there's that. We have the uncovering of the mystery even more, and there is actually some resolution throughout this for the mystery that's going on. So I'm interested to find out what's gonna happen in book number 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. So that should be fairly interesting. I've heard some mixed reviews. At first I heard that only the first 3 books are with Alexis and Kieran, but then I'm also hearing that all 6 books are about Alexis and Kieran. So I'm like, how is that going to work out? Because I'm pretty sure their story is pretty played out at this point in time. I had some issues with this audiobook because it's a single narrator. And although the narrator tried to make a male voice, she wasn't able to hold that male voice or that male accent or tone or anything like that. And it just kind of started to blend together as one person. And had it just been her voice through the whole thing in the first place, I probably would have been better. But she definitely tried to do like, oh, this is Kieran's voice and this is Alexis's voice. And I was just like, no, I'm gonna need you just to stay in one voice, because your switching just isn't as fluent as you may think it is or want it to be. The next book that I finished was By the Book by Jasmine Guillory. Placing this in contemporary. I actually didn't finish this book. I DNF'd it at 44%, giving it 1 star. No Steam fans. There was no Steam in this at all. Had it as an audiobook. Why do you ask? Because, you know, I mean, if you've been on my channel for any time, you've watched any of my videos that include her books, this definitely just put the nail in the coffin that this author just is not for me, and will never be for me. So the story revolves, this is a Black author as well. There is content warning for racism in the workplace, heavily discussed. Oh my God. It's supposed to be a modern day retelling of Beauty and the Beast, but the only thing that I picked up on that was Beauty and the Beast-esque was that Beau, who is the man-child that owes this publishing company a book, a biography, has a library in his humongous California house. And then you have Isabel, who works for the company. She's Black, and she takes a risk while she's at a conference and goes to his house to try and encourage him to write this book and be the foothold and things like that. And I'm just like, this sounds stupid. And then every other page or every other chapter, there was so much discussion about food. I was like, okay. I mean, I should have known Jasmine Guillory is always about the food. And in this book, it totally overrode the story of the book and where she wanted to go with the story, that I was just so annoyed by Isabel and her uber sunshiny ness, even though there was racism and microaggressions happening to her at every turn in her workplace. And then there's Beau, that was like this big man-child baby that was just like, why do I need to root for you? And at 44% in, I should be rooting for at least one of the characters, if not both of them. And I was just truly, truly annoyed with both of them. So I stopped. because I put a status up and everybody was like, "Ooh, don't go, don't do it. You should have stopped, when you started feeling it." Because I started feeling like DNF at like chapter 2. I'm pretty sure it was like chapter 2, and I was just like, ugh, I'm over this. But I kept going. So at 44%, when everybody was like, it doesn't get any better, I was like, I'm not going to finish this. So yeah. Then the final book that I finished reading last week was Something So Right, Something So #1 by Natasha, Madison. Placing this in sports romance, giving it 3.5 stars, giving it 4.5 Steam fans. Listen to it as an audiobook. There is content warning for cheating, ex-partner, co-parenting, diet culture. Again, there's an age gap and sort of a found family sort of situation going on. So we have Parker, who is 35, and she runs the rink. She found out that her husband was cheating on her, and she has 2 kids. She ends up divorcing the husband, and they are co-parenting, although the ex is still with the woman that he cheated on her with, and they live in the same town. Yeah. And then we have Cooper, who is this 30-year-old hockey player that needs rehab to get back on the ice during the off season. He uses her rink to get rehabbed, and before the season begins, he's like, very possessive over her and is like all about her and things like that. The diet culture comes in with her whole like narrative of he left me and he cheated, her ex cheated on her because she was fat. She couldn't get rid of her baby weight. And I was just like, I don't like it. 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 I have been noticing this is like my 3rd or 4th Natasha Madison book. And this is the 3rd or 4th one that has this diet culture thing in there. And I'm just like, why? Why are we so hung up on the fact that we need to be like a size 2? I am going to continue with the series because it's a whole family series. This is the first series of the hockey guys. And then there is the, then there's the This Is series that I completed. And there wasn't very much diet culture in that one that I picked up on. So I'm just like, I'm really glad, really glad that we don't have diet culture in this one. And then there is the One Kiss series that is the 3rd spin-off series from this first one. So I just have to like suck it up and push through this one, and we will do that. So what am I currently reading? I am currently reading Spring Semester by QB Tyler, An Offer from Mr. Wrong by Niobia Bryant, Beginning Forever, book number 3 by JJ McAvoy, Rejection by Meg Ann and K. Loraine, One Kiss by Natasha Madison, and that is it. Those are the books that I am currently reading. So, sorry I was so long-winded today, and this is a longer video, but that's what you can come to expect now for the weekly video. It's just going to be all-inclusive and just going to be talking. So hopefully you will go out and try some of those books that I raved about. If you haven't, let me know down in the comment section if there were any books that you want me to sort of elaborate on even more. And then, I can maybe in the future. My 7-year booktube anniversary celebration form is still down there. You have a couple more days left before I turn that off and collect the information that I already have on there. My author suggestion form for Let Me Introduce You series is still going to be open down there. So drop those authors down there that you might want to see me talk to. And then authors, if you see this video and you want to discuss some of your books with me, or your writing process or anything like that, it's real chill and things like that, check out that interest form for authors and fill out the form, and I may be contacting you. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. My PayPal, my Patreon, and all my other social links are down there as well, so you guys can follow me on all platforms. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video.